Hey Virgos, how are you? Grand Rising, Happy New Year. How are y'all today? What is going on? How are y'all doing? Well, just a few things before I start the reading. Just going to talk about a few things. Don't forget the 20th is the super wolf blood moon as well as the lunar eclipse. So hopefully you got your candles ready and you've done your preparations, or you're doing your preparations, because you still got a lot of time for your preparations. Got your herbs ready and your oils ready for the candles, as well as your charging your stones, and you're ready to go. As well as, how was your New Year's? My New Year's was great. I did some reading. I read Legacy from the Stars by Dolores Cannon. I've talked about this in every recording I've done so far. This is an amazing book. It's by Dolores Cannon. She is a past life regression hypnotist. She started back in the 1970s, her and her husband. They are both deceased now, but basically she would talk to the subconscious, and she would pretty much not only just do past live regression, but she would also talk to the subconscious and try to get information regarding humanity's existence, as well as the beginning of where it all started. And she pretty much did all her books talking about her cases. She did Death Before Life, Convoluted Universe, as well, and that was 4 volumes of that, as well as Keepers of the Garden, and many more. So if you're a reader like myself and you want a very good read that will stimulate you and educate you, Dolores Cannon is an amazing author and an amazing teacher. And so I would definitely tell you to go check that out. So how have you been? This is for my Virgos. Hey Virgos. Of course your symbol is the maiden. And of course your ruling planet is Mercury. You are definitely an earth sign. And your keyword is to analyze. Every Virgo I've met, male or female, your keyword is right on the money, okay? You're definitely about your home and family. I don't care if you're a man or you're a woman. You're definitely about your home and you're definitely about your money. So that's one thing I do know. Hopefully your New Year's was great. Hopefully your holidays was great. And hopefully going forward in 2019 would be great. Better than 2018, okay? So how have you been? So if you've seen my videos before, I definitely give like a vague reading. If you would like your own personal reading to give you more in-depth, you can reach me at Orion11 Starseed, Orion the number 11 Starseed at gmail.com. I'll be more than happy to give you a more in-depth reading. Like I always say in every video I've ever done, this is just my interpretation from Spirit. I talk about your relationships, whether it be family, friends, or loved ones, or just in general of yourself, as well as your money, as well as the all energetic feel around that month or that year. Okay? I cannot shuffle to save my life. Please forgive me. So how are you, Virgos? How are you doing? But again, yes, y'all are all about your money and you're all about your family. That's one thing I will not take away from my Virgos. From what I know, yes, y'all are definitely about your money and you're definitely about your family. I have a few new decks. I'm going to be doing my reading from the Witch's Tarot. And I think I'm going to use my, the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck this time instead of my Archangel deck with y'all guys. I think that's what I'm going to use with y'all today. Yeah, because I have a selection instead of just using the same decks. Because I do get bored sometimes with the same decks. So I'm going to just switch it up and see what Spirit has to tell me. Oh, goodness. Definitely cannot shuffle to save my life. These cards are so much different. And they're smaller than my other 2 decks. So small. I don't know what that's about. But, yeah. So let's see what Spirit has to say to my Virgos. Well, definitely got to use this card. I don't know why they're like that. Okay. Okay. All right. So, off the back, I get the Three of Swords for my Virgos. Again, I'm always going to say, like I always do, this may not resonate for everyone, but it may resonate to some. Okay. So I get the Three of Swords. Do you see that? In reverse. And that is for relationships. Then the money, I get the Tower card. What is going on, Virgos? Oh my goodness. And then all around feel, I get the Two of Cups. What's going on, Virgos? What's really good? All right. So, like I said, I got the Three of Swords in relationships. What's really good? What is going on, Virgos? Oh, and I can't shuffle my deck to save my life. All right, so the Three of Swords that I always talk about. Let's talk about the number 3. The 3 means to create. And swords is always about communication as well as, you know, your mental capacity, what's going on in your mind. And number, you know, and also, you know, the Three of Swords can stand for, you know, it could be a separation, you know, dwelling on past hurts, regret or depression. Can also mean recovery from separation or dwelling on, let's see, well, let me pull a clarifying card before I go into anything else, but, what's really good? What's going on? So I get the Quest, and this also is coming from the throat chakra, because again, these are my chakra cards, and I get the Quest, and it's in the reverse. Okay, what's going on here? So, what I'm getting, okay, so what I'm getting from some Virgos is you're in a relationship that you know it's now coming to an end, but you're still holding on. You know that it's at its end. It's ran its course, but you're still holding on. It's at the last of its journey. You're trying to resurrect something that you know is dead, Virgo. Why are you still holding on? Why are you trying to resurrect something that is lost? That's what I'm getting from Spirit. It's like you're holding on to something that you know is dead. It's at its final stages, but yet you're still trying to recover it. The worst is over. You know it's at its end. Why are you still trying to make it work? It's like literally, that's what Spirit is showing me. It's like you're trying to resurrect something that is over and it's done. Like, it's basically like this. It's like the feelings that you had in the beginning, or even the feelings of your partner, is not the same. You're not going to get that back. You're trying to play out something on a stage, and it's at the final act, and you can't. Why are you trying to make something that is dead come to life? Why? Where are you at, Virgo? Why are you trying to do this? Spirit's saying, let it go. Let it go. Choose. That's what I'm hearing. Like, it's not going to work. It's dead. The worst is over. Let it go. The heartache is ending. You've been involved in a painful situation. You've been up and down this road before. You've been through this same heartache over and over and over again. Why are you trying to resurrect something that you know is over. Like, you know it's over. Why are you trying to resurrect something that you know will never be the same again? It will not. Too much has, like, okay, too much has gone on. Too many feelings have been involved. Why? Let it go. That's what Spirit is telling me. Let it go. That's what I'm hearing. And this is for man and woman. Let it go. It's never going to be the same again. But yet you keep trying to force it to work in your mind, with yourself. And you know. That's what Spirit is telling me. You know it's over. Why try to force something that you know is not going to make it work? So for some Aries, you know that it's not going to work. You keep trying to make it work. Let it go. Let it go. That's what Spirit is trying to tell me. Let it go. 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 It ain't going to be the same. You keep trying to make it work. It's not going to work. It ain't going to work. That's what Spirit is telling me. It ain't going to work. Let it go. Let it go. It ain't going to work. Let it go. It's dead. That's what I'm hearing. It's time to let it go. Let it go. It ain't going to work. That person ain't the same. Those feelings ain't the same. Let it go. Let it go. I think it's time to let it go. Looks like another love TKO. Let it go. Let it go. That's what I'm hearing. And you are just so stubborn. And you're like, I can make this work. No, you cannot. I'm sorry. All you're going to do is, it's going to be more chaos. You'll never get that feeling again. Because that feeling is gone. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news. And I'm saying this out of love. And this is what Spirit is showing me. Let it go. All you're doing is hurting yourself. Sorry. But it's time to let it go. Again, this may not resonate for everyone, but you know who I'm talking to. You're watching this right now and you know exactly who you are. Let it go. Sorry. It's not going to work. Why? Let it go. Let it go. Sorry. Alright, so then I get the Tower card for you. Okay. Alright. Okay, then I get the Tower card. And then I get Perfection. See that? Tower card and Perfection. And this is in regards to your money. Okay. See, what I'm getting out of all of this, even with this card and this card, is kind of the same. It's like everything's a shock to you. But I think you know. It's like you want this perfection. You want, even in your job. And you even know that's not working out. But you want everything to be perfect. And you want perfection. This is all coming from your root chakra. It's control here. But the thing is, you want everything to be perfect, but everything's not going to be perfect, even in your job. And that's why there's so much chaos. Not everything's going to go your way. There's going to be some Virgos that's going to lose their job. Yeah. There's going to be some Virgos that's going to lose their home. Where you thought everything was so perfect, it's going to be a shock to you. It's kind of like there's these Virgos that's like OCD. Everything got to be perfect, perfect, perfect. But when this hits you, it's gonna shock your whole world. There's gonna be some Virgos that's gonna lose it all, and this thing that's so perfect. Everything that was so stable to you is going to rock your whole world. Everything that this world that you thought was perfection is going to rock your whole world. There's going to be some Virgos that's going to not only lose their property, they may even lose their job. It's going to be shocking and a dramatic change. It's going to feel like your whole world's going to... I don't like this reading, Virgo. I don't like this reading. What it boils down to is ego. See, okay, one thing about Virgos is Virgo, the stability to them is their family, their home, and their jobs. And when those three things get shaken up, it's like everything comes to a screeching halt. They feel like the world has ended. And what Spirit is telling me is you need to be grounded to a point where if these three things rock your world, that you're so grounded that you'll be okay. Not everything is going to be perfect. And what is perfect? What is perfect? What is perfection? Isn't it only a concept in a mind? And isn't everyone's mind different? As long as you got your health and your strength, shouldn't that be perfection? Sometimes in order for... See, because y'all, Virgos get complacent sometimes. Because like I said, stability to y'all is the perfect job, the perfect home, the perfect family. In y'all's mind. Do you understand what I'm saying? As long as everything is perfect in y'all's mind on the outside. But don't talk about what really is going on. Just be perfect to society. Don't tell what really goes on in the house. Just be perfect to everyone else on the outside. Let's not address what really is going on the inside. You know? But what Spirit is doing is shaking you up and addressing what needs to be addressed because it's not being addressed. Just like your relationship. Right here. Right here. You know this person, this relationship ain't shit. But you got to be in it so you can look good on the outside. When you know it ain't shit on the inside. Spirit got to shake it up. Shake it up. Shake you. Because you're getting too complacent so you can look good on the outside when shit ain't good on the inside. Just like this job. It ain't good on the inside, but it looks the status of it looks good on the outside. The Spirit got to shake you up because it don't feel good on the inside. It don't look good on the inside, but it looks good on the outside. Spirit got to shake you up. And this is what Spirit is doing, Virgo. It's shaking you up. Because shit ain't good on the inside. But it looks good on the outside. Virgos love good appearance. So all this is to me, what is resounding to me is Spirit is shaking you up. And saying, it might look good on the outside to others. but on the inside, it's not good. Right? Let's move on. So the energetic field is the Two of Cups. And guess what, Virgo? It's reversed. Which means it's the end of a relationship. Rejection. Disillusionment. The end of illusion. Disillusionment. Remember I said the other two is all about complacency, and Spirit is shaking up that complacency and saying it's no more. I'm tired of, we're not doing it this year. We're not doing that complacency crap no more. We're not doing it. No more complacency is what I'm hearing from Spirit. We're going to shake it up, and we're going to start addressing what needs to be addressed, because you're not addressing it. It's like okay, you got shot in your leg, and just putting a little teeny tiny Band-Aid over that big ass wound. You know. Yeah. Yeah. But it's not, you're not healing the wound, you're just covering it. Spirit's saying it's time to start healing. There's no healing taking place. It's just covering it up for appearances. And Spirit says, nah, no more. No more covering up appearances. No more. We're going to address this going into 2019, Virgo. We're going to address these issues. No more. If you're not going to address it, okay, if you're not going to address it, I'm going to address it. So you're going to have to address it. No more, no more, no more. We're going to address these issues. Spirit says, I'm going to shake it up so bad, you have to. There's no more covering up the wound. We're going to address this wound. We're going to take this needle and this thread, and we're going to take this antiseptic, and we're going to first clean it up, and then we're going to take that needle and thread. We're going to sit here and we're going to do some work to that wound. Because we're not going to sit here and keep putting just little teeny, little freaking Band-Aids on this wound. We're going to address this wound. We're going to heal this wound. Because Spirit said 2019 is no more. No more. It's time for healing. Because there ain't been no healing. It's affecting your relationship, affecting your money. If he got to affect you in such a way, Spirit, to get your attention, this is what Spirit said he's going to do. Virgo. It's good for you, though. It's going to hurt. But it's good for you. It's going to suck. But when the smoke clears, you're going to look back at all this and say, I get it. I get it. I understand. I get it. It makes sense now. It makes freaking sense now. Balance. Yes. Spirit has to end this disillusionment so there can be some balance. That's the energetic field. All of this, for this to happen. Balance. Yes. That's the energetic field. Literally for you, Virgo. Literally. It's time to start shaking some shit up so there can be some balance. And I don't think I have to go any further. I don't have to throw any more cards because that literally just brought it all together. So Virgo, Spirit has to shake you up, your relationships and your money, to get your attention, to let you know that no more. There's got to be a healing to take place in order for this to happen. Balance. They don't look happy. They don't look happy. But guess what? Evolution. Evolution is never good. Like, evolution hurts. But at the end of the evolution, there's always balance. And that's the energetic field for this whole reading. So again, this may not resonate for all, but I swear this probably is going to resonate for a lot of people. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Discipline never feels good. But it's always a good thing at the end, because it always works itself out. And at the end of it all, you're going to look back at this and say, it all makes sense. It had to happen. Because look at me now. I'm healed. Peace and blessings, Cosmic Family.